Всем хай, мы возвращаемся в Alan Wake, и нам нужно добраться все-таки до Барри. В прошлой серии мы все бежали к нему и так не добежали.
It was the kidnapper. You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
It's not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me.
Yes, I get you.
Окей. Так, а здесь же я был, да, наверное? Да, здесь я уже был. Ого, сколько птиц.
Barry had talked about birds.
А ну пошли отсюда. Спасти Барри от птиц. А я-то что могу сделать? Так, что ли, его... Да ну, идите нафиг, птицы. Что он там ноет, я не понимаю. Удалить птиц. Каких еще птиц? Здесь больше нету. Ай. Очень странная какая-то битва с птицами. Может, все-таки из ракетницы стрелять в них? Ну вон же они дохнут по одной. Улетели. Еще улетели. В смысле их больше нет? Там же их миллионы были.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
I know.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the old dear diner.
Good girl.
Смотреть, сколько у меня идет запись. 7 минут. 7 минут здесь у меня. Блин. Я очень неудачно закончил прошлую серию.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
Выкуп.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you.
Я читал о
Better
нем.
come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks?
Так, стоп. Ну, здесь довольно-таки такой большой эпизод будет.
It's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances,
Ну, чел, вот...
mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you
Я
ain't
хочу
wrong,
найти
mister.
все
The Indians thought the lake was
термосы.
a doorway to the
Записки уже все я точно не
I'm the
найду.
guy type myself. I don't hold that
Кстати,
sort of thing.
здесь на некоторых записках есть такой значок. Возможно, здесь несколько концовок.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas.
Возможно, записки, у которых есть такой значок, они типа важные, значимые и меняют концовку.
Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. but the volcano under the lake
О,
erupted in
термос.
1970, and Zane went down with the island.
По количеству записок, мне кажется, можно понять, насколько будет эпизод большой.
But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
Так, ну что, куда идти?
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook store. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff.
Я не хочу читать, что они там
Anyway,
рассказывают.
Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the
Это
articles about
не
this
сильно
stuff were
интересно.
written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Welcome to... Oh dear. Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Выйди на
Rose, you have my
свет.
manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Выйди сюда.
Hey, this is really good. Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Окей.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today?
Чел, вставай!
Coffee?
В смысле, ты бросишь своего друга и уйдешь отсюда один?
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on
My
the
gun
counter.
and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
Come back soon.
Итак,
Mr.
пошли
Randolph
записки.
liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Окей. Ну здесь я везде бегал. Что мог найти, нашел, наверное, уже. Хотя... Радио здесь не было.
Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM. Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder. What's on your mind, Walt? Well, I am the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know? I just... Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt. I had a, argument with Danny. You know, Danny, and, then I got in trouble with the law, you know, and, I'm just, well... I heard something like that, Walt. Yeah, well, you know, he's, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me out on bail today, and now I'm just alone here at the window, you know, waiting, man, and there's something in the air tonight, man. I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt? I don't know. You know, something's gonna happen. You know, I think I better go. Well, Walt, maybe... No, thanks, Pat. Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh? How can I be sure?
Ясно. Кстати, вот как только я поднимаю фонарик, я не могу вот так смотреть на своего персонажа, только в спину. Чел? А ты что здесь делаешь? Это ты меня подставил.
God knows what you've done to that poor girl. This is Agent Nightingale, FBI. Get him up, Hemingway. You're under arrest. You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face. Stay right where you are, Slane. What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac.
А что он такой злой? Я думал, он будет моим союзником.
But there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on. Make it easy on him. Get after him. Don't let him get away. Move it, move it, move it. I'll have your chance if you let him get away.
Бежим. Собаки? Или мне показалось? Да, это собаки. Глупые какие-то собаки. Так, ну, наверное, у меня не должны попасть. О, записка. Что у нас здесь?
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Нет, только не эти чуваки. Что? Так, здесь ничего нету. Еще одна записка.
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. Pretty girl, she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear.
Почему машина сюда прилетела без водителя? Там вообще никого нету. Сейф? Да, сейф. Вон они бегают. Почему они это видят, а я это не вижу? Это же явно что-то большое.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
О, мы сейф. Так, чекпоинт. Где вертолет? Вот.
You on the ground. Hold it right there.
птицы! А они помогают мне? Минус вертолет. Они возвращаются.
I imagine that the broadcast
Стоп,
tower in the
не
distance
сюда.
was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
Так, что у нас здесь? Так, а здесь штук... О, термос. Ну и все, по сути, здесь ничего полезного нету. И вертолет не видно.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, Mulligan, what are you doing? Come on.
Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Так, а здесь что?
I could see the lights at the radio station in the distance.
Мне сюда, что ли, нужно? На нее? Я бы лучше сюда пошел. А, да, между радиостанцией нужно.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Так, давайте сначала...
There was no power to the searchlight.
Да как это не работало?
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
Правильно, пинай. Радиостанция, кстати, очень далеко находится. Так, плюс фонарик. И вот я сразу же не могу посмотреть на лицо.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Светошумовая, нет. Да, вот сейчас будет такой геймплей. Фонарь. Есть. Почти. Есть. Пошли нафиг, неудачники. Ну я там же явно что-то оставил позади. Почему он сзади оказался?
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10-15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
Well, I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
Окей, погнали. Записка. Записка. Пошел вон. Блин, ну... Бежим. Алан, беги, пожалуйста. Вот не надо так делать. Сюда, что сюда? Не в пещеру? Так, у меня есть фаеры и гранаты. Я не знаю, куда я бегу. Да, сюрикены не надо в меня кидать, успокойтесь. Санное колесико. Кинь! Там, по-моему, что-то было валялось на земле. Есть сейф.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Окей, давайте поговорим. Вообще уже нужно заканчивать, но если здесь будет только диалог, то давайте поговорим. Почему бы и нет? Ну, вон, кстати, он стоит. По-моему, с ним все в порядке.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown.
You back away from me! Don't hurt her! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him. What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Диалог не состоялся. Я снова в бегах. Собственно, все. Давайте на этом закончим. Если вам видео понравилось, подписывайтесь на канал. Увидимся в новых сериях. Всем удачи. Всем пока.
I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.